right, let's talk about you, man. Why did you retire?
Guys, Cisternino is not officially retired. What's up guys, welcome back again in my YouTube channel Joan Sagala in the Bodybuilding Podcast session. So today I wanna discuss with all of you guys about Guys Cisternino. Why I make the video and write the title Guys Cisternino is not officially retired and not really retired. So before we go jump up into it, please click the bell button, subscribe, and let's go. We go jump up into it. Interview by Dennis James with Guys Cisternino.
What was the real reason for you to retire? And I know I already talked to you about this, but I want the fans to hear it. I want the fans to know because you're not that old.
No, I'm not. And you know, it's a turning point in anybody's career when you stand on stage and guys that you've consistently beaten time and time again start to beat.
First, we heard the real reason. Okay, the reason why Guys Cisternino chose the retirement for his career in bodybuilding, right? He said he was already know and he can read the situation, cause some guy that already he feels like never beat him in the competitions was already done beat him. Who is guy talking about? And who is the people already beat guy in the competition?
When Shawn Clarida won the Olympia in 2020, that was the first time Shawn ever beat, ever, in his career. And God bless him, he fucking owned it and he won. But when I'm watching a kid who has never beat me now win the Olympia title.
Shawn Clarida really shocked all of the people, right? All of the fans in bodybuilding. Cause why? Cause he coming this year, I think, really dominant and can beat another top level in the 212 division, right? We're talking about Jose Raymond and maybe we're talking about Guys Cisternino also. Don't get me wrong, guys. Guys Cisternino is one of my idol. To be honest, one of my best idol in the 212 division. Jose Raymond, David Henry, Guys Cisternino, and Flex Lewis. This guy is really my favorite, and I think this guy is the best of the best in the 212 division. Shawn Clarida, as a new coming bodybuilder, already beat the top lineup, the top level in the 212 division competitors, and that's kind of like really shocked us as a fan in bodybuilding.
It kind of brings a little reality check to where my career is, and you know, my last Olympia, I took test and growth. I didn't take anything else. I didn't run it, not even an anti-estrogen. I ran nothing besides that, and that's what I brought to the stage. And same thing with this year. The older I got, and you know, there comes, you know, I have certain genetic heart conditions that I have to be very aware about.
And I was like, wow, that's awesome. I think that's the reason why Shawn Clarida can beat Guys Cisternino, because you know Guys Cisternino not doing anything with his prep competition, right? He's not taking all of what he said. I'm sure if Guy already taking what he said before, all of the stuff, I think Guy it's gonna be more dominant, and Shawn it's really hard to beat Guys Cisternino. That's what I think.
And there's certain limits that I wouldn't push in bodybuilding because of that. And when I'm in the gym training and I switched my training method the past 3 years, and John Meadow's been helping me, and it actually salvaged, you know, my joints, and I was able to train certain ways and still train the way I like to train, but you know, with certain movements.
Yeah, rest in peace, John Meadows, Mountain Dog. Really helping so much competitors, so much IFBB when it comes to the prep, when it comes to the training, nutrition, everything. Not only for competitors IFBB out there, but for us also with his YouTube channel, right? And I think the factor of Guy Cisternino is it could be age factor, but I don't think age factor not allow Guy Cisternino to push harder. Maybe it's something because I believe Guy Cisternino is really the stronger guy, really the dominant guy, and kind of like one of the best, I think. And it's hard to believe that age, just the certain age, it's really not allow Guy Cisternino to give 100%, right? Do you guys believe me?
When I'm training the way I've always been and handling still heavy weight and my body's not growing, I've had now 2 shoulder surgeries on my right shoulder, 1 on my left. I've had knee surgery. I've had 2 epidurals in my back. I've had stem cells in my elbows, in my shoulders, in my lower back, in my knees. After a while, it's like your body just is like, you're like, enough's enough.
I think when time is coming, that guy Cisternino feels like he not really look the certain way and he cannot feels like the same he was doing before, he was felt before. I think that's the right time, and I think he feels this is time and it's enough and enough to continue this career, and that's what I think. But really still don't believe that guy Cisternino is really retired because side of the things he's one of my idol.
I still do cardio twice a day. I'm still training, and I'm taking a TRT dose, and that's all I'm doing. And am I done? Yeah. If there comes a point where maybe me taking a back seat and relaxing a little bit and not being so worried about this and that, and my body maybe comes back to life a little bit because I give it a break.
For me personally, when I heard guy Cisternino said like this, it's really the good and awesome example for us, right? And for another old guy, maybe he was retired in the bodybuilding, right? Because you looks good, okay? You looks have some kind of like enough muscle for your frame. It's not only cause you have the purposes to compete at bodybuilding stage, right? If you're really passionate and love bodybuilding, love the sport, you're not focusing only competing on stage and always compete and competitions every day in your mind, in your head, right? Because if you really love the sport, okay, you will doing and you feels like this is really part of my life. Bodybuilding, workout in the gym, diet, nutrition, it's really part of my life, and it's never gonna be end, and it's never gonna out of my life. Because why? Because I love bodybuilding, because bodybuilding is part of my life. Bodybuilding, it's not just about the competition, it's not just about the money, prize money, trophy, it's not just about the show, but bodybuilding, it's about health, wellness, everything, some kind of like part of your life.
I didn't become a bodybuilder because I wanted to look good. I loved working out, and I was like, oh, bodybuilding is like an end goal. So whether bodybuilding was there or not, I would still be training. I always enjoyed walking into the gym, and it was always a competition with myself.
That's why I make this video about, and that's why I give the title Guy Cisternino is not officially retired. You all guys heard what Guy said, right? He training in the gym not because only for the competition purpose, not only for preparing for something show, but the goal is to be healthy, to still looks good, and there is another competition between him and himself, between Guy Cisternino. Bodybuilding is not about one competitor on stage with one competitors, but you can beat yourself yesterday and being better for yourself in the next day, and that's still bodybuilding. And Guy Cisternino not officially retired for bodybuilding. That's what I mean. The mindset has to be changed when it comes to the bodybuilding definition, I think.
Yeah, maybe I'm retired from bodybuilding, but I'm not retired from doing what I love. I love going to the gym every day and training. I love it. It's like some people like to drink, some people like to smoke weed, some people like to, drive fast cars. I like to go to the gym.
Yeah.
I do the treadmill every morning, and now I have an excuse to do more cardio. So I do the treadmill in the morning, and then I work out, and then I do the recumbent bike for my leg at night.
Yeah.
So guys, hopefully you can learning something from this video, and hopefully this video can motivate you and always to push yourself to be better yourself now to yourself in the future in the next day. So don't forget to click this bell button guys. If you love this video and content, I'm gonna bring more anything what kind of like we can discuss and talking together in our favorite bodybuilding sports division. Thank you so much guys for watching. I'm your host Joan Sagala sending out. May God bless you all.